bakwano muli mutya musiibye mutya? How is everyone? Personally, I'm doing fine. Hope everyone there abafiiriddwa tunyolerwa wamu nammwe, abalwadde mukama abanyige. Yeah, that is life. We thank God for today. Yes, I came to talk about how we are caring, how we are treating our maids, house helps. Yes. Engeri gye tuyisaamu abayambi baffe ab'ewaka, bamaidi. Kiki kye tuyigiriza abo be twabafunira okujja okuyambako be baana? Kuba omuntu era ogenda okufuna maidi ewaka abasinga obungi oba olina abaana ewaka olekawo ogenze kukola, oli bize, ne bw'oba nga obeerawo era obeera n'emirimu egisingako gye wali badde najjo n'ogamba I need someone to help me at home, so you get a house help. So how are we treating these people? Where do we get these people? Because in most cases, as if we think these are not human beings. In most cases, we think house helps. They don't have blood. They don't pain or feel pain. They are not hurt. They don't have parents. They don't have homes where they came from. They are just there, something you picked to come and help you at home. So you can treat him or her anyhow you want. That is what we think. Tulowooza abantu bano tebalina gye bazaalwa, tebalina bazadde, tebalina bantu baabwe, bali awo twerondera bijje bituyambe. I want you to consider these things. Those are human beings like you. Because if you check that girl, she has everything you have. If you are to sit and check her, she has everything that you have. Only money is missing from her. But beauty, she's beautiful. She may be not applying makeup like you do, but she's beautiful. She was created by God like you. She was produced by a woman like you. The way you can be hurt when they have done something wrong to you is the same way she's hurt. If you can reach a time and you feel hungry, the same way she feels hungry. The same way you feel like, oh, I needed to sleep, she also needed to sleep. You needed to rest, she needed to rest. Why are we treating house helps like nothing? Like they are rubbish? Why? Don't you have any conscience? Don't you have a heart? Can't you look at that child? Because some of them are children. You have house helps under 15 years. Those are children. Put your child into that girl's shoes, that if this is my child, because you never know what God plans. Put yourself in that girl's shoes. If at my age I was in this situation, asking yourself such questions will give you the real meaning of that person being a human being, and you will treat that person as a human being. Yes. You will treat that girl as a human being as she deserves. She's a child. She needed to be directed, not to be punished on everything she has done wrong. She's a child. Even if she's a big woman, she's also a human being, can make mistakes. This house help has broken something. You beat, you abuse. From there, you deduct her money. You have broken my glass. I'm going to deduct your salary to buy back that, to replace the glass. She will keep quiet. But do you know what she's feeling in her? And you're not lying, you're going to do it. You deduct her money. Because she knows you're not a joke. She prepares the food. After preparing food, she serves. She puts on the dining. And the orders she was given is for her to sit back in the kitchen. As you and your children are on the dining eating, she cannot eat before you finish. What are you showing your children? You think you're punishing the other girl. But what are you teaching your children? Sometimes she's not eating. Sometimes the food you eat, it is different from what she eats. What are you showing your children? She has finished all her work. It is time to rest. Your children are sitting in the living room, they are watching TV. She also wants to watch her TV. But she is supposed to sit in the corner somewhere, just to peep, to see something on the TV. A child like yours. What is wrong when that child has finished her work? She has already showered. She has already changed her clothes. What is wrong with her sitting in the chairs with the colleagues to watch her TV? What is so special about that? Do you know the way you're scaring this girl? That is why she's even making mistakes. Because she's afraid of you. Anytime you find her, you're backing at her. Anytime you're coming close to her, you're beating her. She's just scared of you. That is not respect, but scared. you gaining? The more this child is frowning, this house help of yours is frowning, there is a lot you're sowing in your own life and in the life of your children. You don't know. You are sowing something that you're going to reap one day. That girl might have lost parents. She's looking for school fees, maybe, or something to start, money to start a business of her own. But you are treating her in that way. She did not wish to be an orphan. Her parents may be alive, but they are poor. She did not wish to be produced by poor parents. Hello. Where do you gain in mistreating someone who's a child? God is creation. What are you gaining? Nothing. But curses, you're gaining curses. They are the ones you're sowing, and you're going to reap them one day. God is not asleep. His eyes are always open. He's seeing everything that is going on. His ears are not blocked. He's listening to everyone's prayer, everyone's cry, everyone's statement. Stop mistreating your house helps. Stop. Yes, she has been helping. Your children have been at school, but they have got holidays. So what next? Don't you want your children to learn housework? Do you think there will be children forever? That's what you think. Those are going to be someone's husband, some husbands somewhere. There will be someone's wives. You know? Someone is going to marry your daughter and will be called a wife. What are the qualifications of a wife that you're putting in your children? Your daughter? What? Even undies, they are removing and giving it to the house help to wash. And you are also calling yourself a parent who loves her children or his children very much. Oh, I love my children. I even got for her mail. He's doing everything for them. Oh, yes, thank you. Men are looking for wife materials. Is your daughter a wife material? Are you raising a wife material for tomorrow? For someone tomorrow? She cannot even wash her pants. She cannot wash her bra because the house help is there to wash for her. You are training your children and you love them very much. Very much. You are training a needle. You are sharpening a needle that will pierce you tomorrow. Hey. When your children come back from school, ask the maid to rest. You can even ask her to go and visit her people. As my children have got holidays, you can at least get 1 week. You go and rest. You go and see your mother. After come back. Do you know what that one means in her life? She will never forget you. She will see you as the best, madam. I have the best madam ever. Even if she has not gone to visit her parents or her people, divide the work. Now as it is holidays, you will not cook. My daughter Sandy will be taking over the cooking, or they will be doing it in turns. You will not wash again. It will be them to wash. Let them be cleaning the house. You will remain with the responsibility of taking care of the baby. Clean her up, feed her, the rest, leave it to them. Why? You're training your children also to be responsible, as this girl is responsible because she's responsible. Someone whose son will marry this house help of yours tomorrow. She's not educated, but she will be a wife material. A wife material does not mean that you have a big job. What you do at home, how do you fix your home? How do you take care of your home? Do you have respect? Can you respect your husband? Can you plan? Planning does not mean need you to go to school. Even those people who did not go to school, they plan. Most business people, they did not even go to school. They did not. Do a research and see. But they know how to do business. They calculate. Better wife materials have ever been house helps someday, some way. They have ever been. Whatever you do to mistreat this girl, you're putting a curse on yourself and your children. Teach children to stay with the strangers, because that one, let us say, is a stranger. They will learn to stay with that one you call a stranger. They are training themselves to stay with the strangers. You can die anytime. You can die. You leave them there. How have you trained them to stay with the strangers? You'll be normal. How have you trained them to stay with the strangers? People they don't know, who are not their relatives. They don't have any relation. You're not setting your own company that they will work in your company. They'll go to someone who's company or someone who's office to get jobs. How have you trained them to stay with the people? Do whatever you do, knowing you are putting an impact, positively or negatively, on your children and yourself also. You don't know what tomorrow will bring. No. It is my humble advice. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for watching my videos. I love you so much. May God bless you for me. I love you. I love you.